The layer panel can be your friend or enemy depending on how you manage it. When it's well organized, it helps us present the exact ideas we visualize, but when it's disorganized, it confuses, frustrates, and slows workflow. Have you ever had issues finding different elements of your designs? Well, there are layers to this, and in this video, we are looking at the wonderful design tool known as the layer panel to get some understanding of what it is and how it works. The best definition I could find came from a blog post. It explains that the layer panel lists all the layers in an image, displaying the layer names and thumbnails of the contents of each layer. It adds that you can use the layer panel to hide, view, reposition, delete, rename, and merge layers. The panel can either be located on the right-hand side or the left-hand side of your screen, and it often looks like this depending on the software or program that you're using. It's an interactive and dynamic feature which helps us visualize how designs are structured. Without the layer panel, a designer would only see what the audience would see, but with the layer panel, the designer would see how the image was constructed in addition to what the audience sees. As I've mentioned the audience view and the designer's view, let's expand on what I mean. Let's take a flight. Picture yourself looking through a window of an airplane flying over a city. From above, you have the privilege of admiring the city as a whole, how it's laid out and how its parts connect with each other. This is how an audience sees a finished piece of design. An audience view is a snapshot of every element that has been arranged by the designer. Usually, the viewing perspective is from the top. A designer shares the same view from the top. This is also known as a preview. In addition to this, the layer panel allows the designer to see what the audience sees from the side perspective. And with both, the designer can see how things are and how they are put together. And so, if the audience view is what you see from above, the side view is what you experience when you land in the city, the structures that makes the view from above possible. Let's look at some functions of the layer panel. Firstly, let's take a step back to our practical definition that says we use the layer panel to hide, view, reposition, and elaborate. At times, elements could disappear from your preview. This could be because it is positioned under a pile of layers. If that is the case, to make it visible, you just have to find the element and reposition it to the top. Secondly, it may be that the element is simply hidden from view. Depending on the design tool you're using, you have to locate and click the view icon to make the piece visible. According to today's interiors, layering includes elements that cohesively blend together, adding depth and visual effects. Now, with the knowledge gathered about the layer panel, let's put something together. Let's start with the foundation, a background image. Now, place a shape on top of it to double the layers. Now let's add another one, this time a layer of text as the third layer. And then finally, an effect onto the text as the fourth layer. From above, you would see this image, but on the layer panel, it would look like this. That's all for now, but to close, the last thing I'd say is that as a designer, manage the layer panel as best as you can so you can achieve the images you would like to see. And now you have some understanding, why don't you practice by putting something together? Thanks for watching and have a great day.